In this video, I'll be going over 5 ways a North American Master can earn an invitation to the World Championship. So here we go. Hey, this is Seagrove, and if you are new here and you're interested in improvement and growth in the Pokemon TCG, go ahead and subscribe. That's what we're all about. Lots of interviews with great players, meta forecasts, etc. So, this video is how you, as a North American Master, can earn an invitation to the World Championship. It was just announced, 550 points. 550 points is quite a bit. It increased from last year for sure. We do have more tournament points available to us in terms of best finish limits because we have 2 challenges available, but we have fewer cups, so it's definitely more difficult, but that's not what this is about. This is about how you can earn an invitation. So, first way, being this, I sort of named them, I don't know why. Local Lord. So a Local Lord path is 120 per quarter locally. That is quite a bit of points if you are dominant in your region, in your local area. Maybe you can do this. That is like 2 cup wins and 2 challenge top 4s, or more likely a cup win, a cup second, and 2 challenge wins. The maximum possible would be 130. So if you could do that every quarter, that's awesome, or average that, that's awesome. And then you would only need a regionals top 16, which I know is quite a bit, but you could also do it with top 128 and top 256. So just by performing super well locally, if you can also get that top 128 and 1 top 256, you can make it to Worlds. So yes, it's more difficult, but this is doable, guys. We can do this. Next is planning on not doing well at Internats. So locally, you get 100 points per quarter from cups and challenges. So that'd be like 2 challenge wins, a cup win, and a cup top 8, or 2 challenge wins, a League Cup second, and a League Cup top 4. Now, I'm gonna assume for most of them that you're getting 2 challenge wins if you're someone who's trying to get a world invite, because there's just a lot more challenges available than cups. If you're able to do that 100 points per quarter, then you can do a regionals top 32, a regionals top 64, and a regionals top 128, which was also equivalent to 3 top 64s or a second at a regional. So if you're only getting 100 points versus 120 points, you can see the difference in how difficult it is to do that. So getting points locally is going to be really important. Another one I did is a grinder. This is someone who's just going to play and play and play. Maybe travel more to regionals rather than sticking around for cups. It's 70 points per quarter. That's like 2 cup top 8s and 2 challenge top 4s. Like, not even doing that great locally, but you're just going to tons of tournaments. If you do that, and then you can get 1 regional top 64, 4 regional top 28s, and 2 top 56s. That's one way to get to Worlds. You can still just grind in. Very possible. If you can just go to a lot of tournaments. And if you're able to do this, you can probably get more than 70 locally and alleviate some of the regional finishes that you would need. World Traveler. This is someone who's able to go to some internats, more than 1 internats. If you can get 80 points per quarter, that's not much. That's 2 cup top 8s and 2 challenge wins. And then just get top 256 at 1 internats and top 128 at another, you're in. So if you can get to 2 internationals and do okay, you can make it. So this one might not be for all red, but next is standard. This is I call it standard because it's what I'm going to go for if I end up getting to go to enough tournaments to try and do it. This would require just going to 1 regional and 1 international and doing okay at both. I think that's doable for me. I think I can make it to a regional and hopefully the international this year. So it's going to be 100 points per quarter, 2 challenge wins and a cup win and a cup top 8, or 2 challenge wins and 1 cup second and 1 cup top 4. Now remember, this, you don't actually have to get 100 every time. We're talking 100 average. Then you go to 1 internats and get top 128, go to one regional and get top 64. I think I can do both of those. If I can just go to, NAIC, get top 128 again. I was like 66th last time. And go to one regional and top 64. I think that's very doable for me. And I can just get 100 points per quarter locally. That feels very doable. We can do this. The main two I'm looking at are this one, 100 points per quarter, one top 128 internationals, one top 64 regionals, or something more like this. Maybe I'm not hitting 120 per quarter locally, but maybe 110 or 115. And then you can just get like, a top 128 and a top 64 at a regional. This, yes, it's intimidating. It's very doable still, guys. We can make this happen. Just plan out. More than like sticking to one of these that I put, try and plan out. I mean, you can use one of these, but I would try and plan out my season, and as it goes, adjust what needs to happen. But if you're doing better than you planned out, don't change your plan because you might have a bad quarter or something. Let yourself relax later if your goal is Worlds. I do expect numbers to be lower at Worlds, but they don't have to be. Like, people can still get this. Good luck to everybody who's going to be chasing it. I'm still undecided if I will or not, but I'll definitely be playing in tournaments whenever I can find some time. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Shout out to my patrons: Will Post, Matthew McRae, Cecil Dietz, Epsil Delta, Stefan Ivanov, Jesse Swinson, Rico Cabrera, Stephen Hunter, Alex Haney, Tyler Johansson, Brian Chan, John Gilliman, Paul Semenko, Sarah Beckwith, PokeStats, Impulse Gaming, Dan Nelson, Caleb Vance, and Jeremy Owings. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this rough patch. I got 3 weeks left in my boot camp, and I should be back to 3 videos a week after that. Thank you guys so much again for the support, even for those of you who can't support any longer, or who just watch the videos. You guys know I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Trying to help out the community, and you guys are supporting me in that, and that is greatly appreciated, monetarily or not. Thank you. Peace out.